Hi, I'm Dr. Jana Scrivani, and I'm coming to you from the Departure Lounge at Newark International Airport, where I figured what better place to talk about how to soothe any nerves that you might be experiencing on your next flight. So if you're a nervous flyer, or let's be honest, a downright terrified flyer, these tips hopefully will be helpful for you. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do once you get seated in that comfy airplane seat with tons of legroom and places to stretch out is do a quick scan of your body from head to toe. While you're doing that, I want you to check in with yourself and see if you notice any places where you might be holding on to tension. So I'll give you a quick hint. If your knuckles are a good 2 to 3 shades lighter than they usually are, that means that you're holding on to your armrest or your seatmate a little bit too tight. I promise you that your muscle tension is not doing anything to hold up the plane, but it is keeping your anxiety elevated. This is a particularly good tip to remember during turbulence, where our urge is often to kind of tighten everything up. The more you can kind of relax your body and roll with the turbulence, your mind will follow suit and relax as well. All right, so now that you've done that check-in with your muscles and they're all nice and relaxed, second thing I want to bring your attention to is your breathing. So we're going to work really hard and slow that breathing down. You're going to take the slowest, deepest breaths that you have ever taken in your life. Breathing in for a full, slow count of 4, and breathing out for a full count of 5. So let's do a couple of those together. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold it. And breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold it. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5. If your breathing is really fast and elevated right now, it might be a good time to pause the video and just concentrate on those breaths until you're breathing smoothly, slowly, and calmly. Final step, we're going to challenge some of those catastrophic thoughts that you might be having about flying with facts. So usually those tend to pop up when we encounter turbulence. So I want you to think about what you're attributing that turbulence to. Think about it for a moment. If you were in a car going down a road that was full of potholes and you had a pretty bumpy ride, you likely wouldn't feel nearly as anxious as you do when you encounter turbulence in the air. But it's just as normal of a phenomenon. Remember, when your brain might be telling you that turbulence is dangerous, there's no way it can actually knock your plane out of the sky, and is a very normal occurrence that airport staff are trained to deal with. In fact, your airplane can withstand much, much, much greater pressure shock than is typically encountered during a regular session of turbulence. So, there you have it, 3 ways to calm your anxiety while you're flying. Check in with your body and get rid of that tension. Slow, deep breaths. Challenge your catastrophic thinking with facts. Until next time.